What's going on, everybody? My name is Derek Bourgeois. I'm the Fit Dad Realtor. Thank you for coming to my channel and watching this video. I'm a realtor here in the greater Nashville area. Specifically, my wife and I own this house here in Lebanon, Tennessee. So I like to do the market report for Lebanon, Tennessee every month, just so we can kind of see where our local market is going. Because as we know, real estate is very local, and what's happening in other cities is not what's happening here. So I like to take a specific look at the Lebanon market. I like to look at the numbers from last month, and so we can kind of see what we're looking at going forward. Obviously, there's been a ton of talk with interest rates and banks failing and all this stuff. So I waited a little bit longer this month because there was so much information coming out that I wanted to probably have conversations about that stuff in this video. So it is a couple of weeks late. Or a couple days late, I should say. But I wanted to get it up, and now let's talk about what happened last month in the market, and hopefully we can make some assumptions about what's going to happen moving forward. So I'm gonna sync up the video. I like to do the little clap thing and sync up the video. Oh, hold on, I gotta start the video record on this one. 3, 2, 1, and we're recording. All right, so now I'm gonna kick off to the side. I'm probably up in the corner now. I'm in the corner. All right, y'all, let's dive into the data. So when I set this all up, I like to look at all price ranges. I like to look at single family homes, and then everything else I just leave the same, and we are here in Lebanon. So this does take out like townhouses and condos and stuff like that. So if you are in one of those, leave a comment down below and be like, hey, Derek, I'm in a townhouse. And there's lots of townhouses in Lebanon. And if you are one of my fans or one of my followers and you own a townhouse or want information on townhouses, reach out to me. Maybe I'll do one of these specifically for townhouses. So that could be interesting. All right, let's jump into the data here. Sales price, everyone, that's what everybody likes to see. Average, so average sales price did go up. So we saw a little bump January into February. We kind of always see that during the spring. And then we were kind of expecting it to start turning around and maybe going the other way, I think is what I said last month would be my thing. So really all we're seeing is it's starting to level off. It did go up a little bit. We are up 3% from the beginning of the year as far as sales price averages go. So that's an interesting thing. Are we still in this swing upward? Is this going to continue? Are we going to see a downturn in Lebanon that seems? We'll maybe get into a little bit more of that later. But average sales price $476,000. Median sales price. This doesn't really talk too much about it. They do kind of mimic each other, but $439,000. So that's just the home that was right in the middle. If 100 sold, the 50th home, that's that one. Averages, we'll add them all up and we'll take the median, or we'll take the average. So that is the average price, $476,000, and we are up from last month. New listings did tick up again, which is good to see. So we had 185 new listings in February, and we are up to 214. So not a huge increase, but hey, we're up. And from the beginning of the year, you can see up here in the right-hand corner, this kind of gives you the yearly average. We are up 9.2% from the beginning of the year. So that's good news. We want to see some more inventory hitting the market, right? I'm not pro recession and I'm not pro downturn, but I am pro healthy real estate market. And I think where we've been for the last couple of years hasn't been super healthy. It's been very one-sided. It's been very healthy if you were a seller, but for buyers, it has not been, right? It's been challenging. And I know because I went through both of those I went through both of those things. I sold and I bought multiple times in this, and this is this is getting back to a little bit more normal. So we want to see new listings. We want to see stuff coming on the market right now for buyers. Let's talk a little bit about homes for sale. So homes for sale are down still. So while we have more new listings, this is total homes for sale is still trending down. So the amount of homes that are actually on the market, even though we've added in the new listings, we are still down to 328. We are still up from the beginning of the year, which is interesting. I think we take beginning of the year. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That can't be from there. Where is that from? Year over year? That must be year over year. 200. Yeah, so from March last year to March this year, we are up 41%. So that number in the corner is not year over year, but it is year over year to the date. So last year we had 232 total listings. We're sitting at 328. So yay that we're up from a year ago when we were in the hot market, but homes for sale were low then because they were selling fast, right? Pending sales. Let's talk about those. Pending sales are down year over year, and they did go down again this month. So we had that big bump here. And remember last month I said, I wonder if we'll see an uptick in closed sales because we saw such an uptick in pending sales last month. So we'll find out that here in a second. But this means that pending sales, homes that were under contract at the end of the month is down. So 113 down. So now by all things that we've seen and how this has gone, closed sales should be up because last month they were up. Let's take a look. Drum roll, please. Crunching the numbers. Hey, look at that. They're up. So great. Pending sales last month, 131. Closed sales this month, or the month prior, past, 113. So out of those pending sales at the end of the month, 131 of them, only 113 of them closed last month. So interesting that 20 of them fell through, probably because of the tightening financial market, right? I can see loans falling through. So that being said, that's where we're at. But they are up. Closed sales went up as they should have because they were up in pending sales the month before. Days on market. Let's see where we're at here. So median and average days on market continues to climb, which is good, right? We're getting back to that 30. You can see that we are starting to see a little bit of a leveling off here, right? We're starting to see numbers that aren't jumping as much, where we went from 16 to 23 in 1 month. Now we're, 3 months later, we're just at 27. So we're starting to see a little bit of a leveling off, and hopefully that continues. You'd like to see, average days on market to be around 30. I think that feels healthy on average. So that's great. Month supply. This is down again. So we're down again to 2.6 month supply. Once again, I think a healthy market has around 4 months of supply. So we still are down, and that continues to go down, probably because new listings aren't very high, right? And homes for sale continue to drop. So a month supply is clearly going to reflect that we don't have a ton of homes on the market. So we have, if we stopped listing today, we'd have about 2.5 months of inventory on the market, which we don't want to see. We don't want to see that going down anymore. We'd like to see that moving up. Percentage of list price. So this is, what are they selling for as a percentage of their list price? Now, this is what they were last listed for. So if I listed a home for $400,000 and I sold it for $390,000, that would be what this is, right? So 98.4% of list price. Then, so we're below list price, right? So people are still you're getting a bit of a deal now, which is great. So when you go to buy a house and you talk to your agent, you're like, hey, it seems like they're selling at 98.4%. Do you think we can make a counter offer to their price, maybe around 98% of their price? And the agent should go, that sounds like a great idea. Now here's the interesting one, percentage of original price. So let's say I was selling a house for $400,000 and then I decided to drop the price to $395 to make it look good on the listing, and I sold it for $390. This is the percentage of the original list price, right? Where the last one, percentage of list price, would be that $395. So I lower the price, and then yay, this sold. Percentage of original asking price. So if there's price drops in there, that's where this is going to reflect, right? So 96.7. We're going to see that kind of continue down as agents come in high and then start dropping their prices. You're seeing a lot of that right now. Homes are going on sale, which is exciting for you buyers out there. This is going to be an exciting time. If you've been sitting on the sidelines and you're pre-approved or you got cash and you're ready to go, this is an exciting time for you because homes are starting to go on sale. So we're at 96.7% of original price. So that is exciting. Original price. This, I like to take this one because we had a month back here that things kind of got a little bit crazy. Back in July 2020, we sold here in Lebanon. It looks like we sold a big old house, right? Or maybe a couple big old houses. So that kind of messed that up. So let's take this down to 1 year, and that takes out that big data point. We can kind of see a little bit more of this here. And we can see that in March, the average original price was $493. So that's where the average home price was starting. Not that gives us too much data, but that's kind of just the average currently. Price per square foot, this gives you a little bit more information here. So I will take this back another 3 years. All right, price per square foot, down to $212 a square foot, down $1 from last month. This is really just starting to even out, right? We are down from our peak in June was $222. we're down to 212. So we've lost, about $10 a square foot, which is indication of the, we're seeing things sell for less than 100%, right? Prices are coming down. Even though sales price here shows that we kind of did bump up last month, price per square foot is down. So that's good to see. And that's a good kind of thing to do when you're looking at a home and you can go, all right, on average, homes are selling for $212 a square foot. So if you have a 1,000 square foot house, that should be around, $212,000. There you go. On average, that's what that home should sell for. So if you're too much over that, you can go, hey, maybe we should be looking at something that's less per square foot because that is kind of what the market is showing is here. And if you can get it for less than $212, you're getting yourself a deal, right? Obviously, because the market is bearing $212. And the dollar volume. This is interesting. So the dollar volume, the total market, dollars in the market that have transaction actually went up last month. So that's good to see that people are kind of getting back in the market. I don't know if that's investors or what's happening, but we had $53 million up from a $35 million the month before. So we're seeing that tick up means people are coming back into the market, which I think, could be indicative of the nice weather. Obviously, I'm sitting here in front of this beautiful window here and getting this natural sunlight. And people are kind of like, it's time to buy homes again, right? Obviously, we see a drop during the winter times to tick back up during springtime. That could be what that is. Who knows? I'd be interested to hear what everybody's thoughts are with the tightening interest rates and the tightening of the banking system and how people are getting into the market now. I am going to do a series of videos also on financing. So if you're interested, make sure you like and subscribe because I do a bunch of videos on real estate and what's going on in the market and all that fun stuff. And like I said, I'm doing a series on financing and how you're going to get money to buy homes these days. Because as homes go on sale, I know I'm going to be working with a lot of you investors out there to buy homes while they're on sale. This is what we do as investors, right? We're excited for that. So if you're interested in buying or selling or investing, please make sure to reach out to me below. I'd love to have conversations. I've had a few conversations this week about Airbnbs, which has been great. So hit me up in the comments if you have any questions, and we'll see you soon, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.